Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. And part of my story is that I've proven that Diana Ross is Billie Jean. Billie Jean is about Diana Ross informing Michael Jackson that she was his real mother when Michael Jackson was 10 years old and the Jackson 5 had moved to LA after they signed with Motown and moved into Diana Ross's house. That's what Billie Jean is about. Diana Ross at that time is also filming the movie Lady Sings the Blues, the story of Billie Holiday. That's where the name Billie comes from in Billie Jean. Okay? So, the guy Lee Daniels, he's some big producer thing, you know, like that. I know his name. I think he's a producer. I don't know if he directs movie or writes them exactly. I don't know everything about him and stuff. Actually, it says right there, director Lee Daniels. So Lee Daniels, he's making a Billie Holiday movie. And guess who's in it? Evan Ross. This is the kind of things that's like, look at this stuff that happens. It's like, look at what I'm doing. I'm doing with all my stuff, and the whole reason is I was watching the movie Lady Sings the Blues, the Billie Holiday story. I'm watching that movie about 6 months after Michael Jackson died. I'm watching that movie, and as I'm seeing Diana Ross, because she's young in that movie. It's in the early 70s she did that movie. She's young. So she looked like a young Michael Jackson. So when I was seeing Diana Ross, I actually saw Michael Jackson. It was her, but I saw Michael. And then it just stayed and it kept happening. So that was the moment where I said, could Diana Ross be Michael Jackson's mom? Is that what that story was all about? And then that's where I started my investigation. You know, that's over 10 years ago now. I've got all kinds of stuff now. But what I'm saying is, like, look at how things evolve and things always come around full circle. So look at where we're at, to the point where my first investigation started because of the movie Lady Sings the Blues, the Billie Holiday story. Then I evolved it where I've learned that Diana Ross was Billie Jean. You know? Now we've got it up until the point that there's another Billie Holiday movie coming out. And Evan Ross is in the movie now too. This is crazy stuff. Now, watch this. Go ahead and we'll watch this. Watch some of the parts.
Get ready. Can't nobody do it better than a nigga when he gets the opportunity.
Evan, you have some family ties to the story of Billie Holiday. Your legendary mother, Diana Ross, played her so amazingly in Lady Sings the Blues. Did that help sort of pique your interest in this part, that you would also not only be playing this key part, but also bridging the gap between these films in a way?
I think more or less Billie Holiday's been obviously a part of my life, and I love her music, and I've been a fan of her work. And I've known how important her story is, and I've learned more in this process than I have before, and it's been a really amazing process for me. And I'm still learning now, obviously, because Mom's movie was something that people loved so much. And I think that it's amazing that we're getting to tell the story, and I think it was amazing that they told that story then. Yeah, I'm happy to be a part of something so, I think, powerful and amazing.
I guess it was kismet. I like working with the same actors over and over again, if you really notice. I mean, I work with Miss Lawrence was also in Star, a television show that I did, a musical. And so, why not?
Kismet. Now, what do you think it's going to be when, like, Lee Daniels, like how he says, I think it's kismet. This story's, so it looks like the movie's called The United States versus Billie Holiday. Okay, that looks like the name of the movie. Now, when they're talking about kismet, you know, what do you think the reality of, like, a life experience, when you want to talk about kismet, like things that are happening without you being aware of how these things are occurring, and they're linking you together in ways that you don't know. What do you think the life experience will be for Lee Daniels and Evan Ross? And right as this movie's coming out, if my story breaks too, and we find out that Diana Ross is actually Billie Jean, and that the Billie Jean in the song Billie Jean is originated from the original Billie Holiday movie starring Diana Ross. What do you think would happen? And then we come out like, here's Evan Ross in this movie. What's going to happen when the world now? You got to see. It's like, oh, well, you were a half brother to Michael Jackson. You're related to Michael Jackson. He's going to be Michael Jackson's brother. No more of the Tito, Jermaine stuff. The real stuff's going to come now. We're going to see this is Michael Jackson's his real family. These are the people that are actually related to him, not the Jacksons. It's the Ross family. You know, all I need is just the simplest help from any real Michael Jackson fan. But I can't find one. I can't find one YouTuber who's a real Michael Jackson fan. Or if they see maybe some truth in my story, but then they're slaves. And they're afraid to speak up in this world because my story's got a lot of power. And then they're assholes because they don't want to help me. And it's like, dude, who are you helping more in this by doing this? Are you going to help clarify Michael Jackson's legacy and stuff? This is Michael Jackson's story. I'm a side part of it, you know? I'll get attention and stuff like that, but it's Michael Jackson's story. I'm never going to be a known person like what Michael Jackson would be. I mean, I don't know, kind of, but I don't want the attention. So I'm not going to go out there and be on magazines and being like, look at me. Like, you will never see me pose for some kind of photograph, a studio photograph session to be placed on a magazine cover. That ain't gonna ever happen. So I'm not ever gonna be the kind of person that could be accepted by society and put in everybody's face and be like, this is the face. They're not gonna endorse me. That's just never gonna happen. That's why I yell so much and stuff, because I want to make sure damn well clear that I'm not going to align with the establishment structure of society. I don't want to line up with those people. They're thieving scumbag losers. I want to destroy everything of what they fucking believe in. This movie, to me, it's like blatantly obvious. It's like, okay, well, here it is. This is it right here. This is it. It's this movie. My story's gonna break, and you know, be prepared for the roller coaster ride that we're about to go on with this.